Chapter number 1, Beginning and Evolution of Bank. Today we are going to revise the topic, Stages of Evolution. In this specific topic, we are going to learn about the 4 different parties who played a really important role in the development of banking. These 4 parties are considered as ancestors, or you can say forefathers of banks. So the 4 parties were kings, merchants, moneylenders or Seth, and goldsmiths. Let's start up with the role of kings. The kings played an important role in the development of banking because they were the ones who framed rules and made laws of lending money for the purpose of business transactions. Some of the kings' names were King Hammurabi of Iraq, King Croesus of Turkey, King Ashok of Indus Valley, and King Rameses of Egypt. Moving on to the next party, merchants. Who are the merchants? Merchants are basically traders who are actually engaged in buying and selling of goods. If we talk about the past, these merchants were considered very rich and trustworthy people. Why? Because of their good knowledge of dealing in money. In short, they had a good reputation. As you can see, there are 3 subheadings. Number 1, trust in merchants. Number 2, transfer of merchants. Number 3, beginning of bankrupt or bill of trust in merchants. As I said earlier, the merchants were considered trustworthy because of their financial background and good dealing of money. Therefore, people never hesitated to deal with them. Transfer of merchants. Later, many Italian merchants shifted to England. During that period, the merchants started to lend money on interest basis. Beginning of bank draft or bill of exchange. So with the expansion in business, the merchants started to give written acknowledgements to the people. After some time, these written acknowledgements were called credit instruments, like, for example, bank draft, bill of exchange. Third important party, money lenders or Seth. Money lenders were actually the people who started to lend their surplus money to the poor and needy, yes, on interest basis. So there are 2 subheadings, expansion of business and advanced form of lenders business. Expansion of business. So in the beginning, the money lenders used to lend from their own resources, but with the expansion of business, they started to borrow money in order to lend. Advanced form of lenders business. So what does advanced form mean here? They are basically talking about the function of modern banking, which is to accept deposit and lend money. So accepting deposits and lending money is the advanced form of money lenders. Let's proceed with the final party, goldsmiths. For your general information, goldsmiths were those who were specialized in working with gold or other metals. So at that time, they were also considered trustworthy and honest because of their solvency. Solvency means the ability to pay one's debts, which is opposite to insolvency. Again, there are 3 subheadings, safe custody, beginning of check, and expansion in business. Safe custody. Here, custody means care or supervision. The goldsmiths had really strong lockers and boxes for the safety of the precious metals. People began to keep their valuables with them. Beginning of check. After some time, the goldsmiths issued written receipts in favor of depositors to get their money and other valuables back. These written receipts were called check. Expansion of business. When the goldsmiths found that most of the money deposited with them was lying idle, and people were not in a habit of drawing their deposits. So they decided in that instead of charging interest from depositors, they began to give interest on money deposited with them so that they can get profit. Okay, so this is the end of our topic.